Good morning, Ruth Green Hornets. It's Mrs. Ambrose, and today is Friday, February 16th. The Pledge of Allegiance will be led in a separate video. Now it's time for our historical figure for Black History Month. I have included a picture of our historical figure, who is Katherine Johnson. Katherine Johnson was born in 1918 and died in 2020. She was an American mathematician whose calculations of orbital mechanics as a NASA employee was critical to the success of the first crewed space flights. During her 35-year career, she earned a reputation for mastering complex manual calculations and helped pioneer the use of computers to perform this task. The space agency noted her historical role as one of the first Black women to work at NASA. Mrs. Johnson works included calculating trajectories, launch windows, and emergency return paths. Her calculations were also essential to the beginning of the Space Shuttle program, and she worked on plans for a mission to Mars. In 2015, President Obama awarded Mrs. Johnson the Presidential Medal of Freedom. In 2016, she was presented with the Silver Snoop Award by NASA and the NASA Achievement Award. Mrs. Johnson's career was portrayed in the 2016 movie Hidden Figures. In 2019, she received the Congressional Medal of Honor. Miss Johnson showed strong mathematical abilities from an early age. She attended college for mathematics when she was only 10 years old. She graduated college at 14. She then took a job teaching at Black public school. She enrolled in a graduate school and was the first Black woman to attend graduate school at West Virginia University. She then decided on a career as a research mathematician and worked in a pool of women performing math calculations. Their main job was to read the data from black boxes of planes and carry out precise mathematical tasks. From 1958 until 1986, Johnson worked as an aerospace technologist. She helped calculate the Apollo 11 flight to the moon. Johnson spent her later years encouraging students to enter the field of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Mathematics are very important not just for space travel, but for lots of things we use every day, like computers, cell phones, building bridges, and buildings. Are you good at math? Maybe you want to be a mathematician, just like Mrs. Johnson. Today's our VIP rewards, and you get to wear a hat or make your hair crazy. Congratulations to everybody who kept their VIP cards. I also want to remind you that we do not have school on Monday or Tuesday. It's your midwinter break. So we will not have school until Wednesday next week. And next Wednesday is Green Day at Great Skate. So if you haven't bought your ticket to go to Great Skate on Wednesday evening, make sure you get it. And now it's time for shout outs. Have you been doing the right thing? Have you been working hard? Well, listen up, because you might hear your name. From Mrs. Mickens. Cameron for tying a friend's shoe, the entire class on working harder to pass iReady lessons, and Mario for a super job reading your story. From Mrs. Leslie. To my entire class, we had perfect attendance on Tuesday and Wednesday this week. From Miss Viato. To my whole class for completing their math iReady assessments. A special shout out to Devon Davis for having the highest growth in math. From Mrs. DW, please shout out the following students who went up in iReady Math. Connor Bauman, Heaven Brown, DeVoe Conley, Malachi Griggs, Lorena Haynes, Jay Sean Irby, Hunter Murray, CJ Mahoney, JJ Plummer, Amir Rhodes, Sophia Ruthenberg, Austin Shaw, William Stump, Tessa Topping, Elijah Williams, Rihanna Wright, Aiden Young. Our top gainers were Elijah Williams, who went up 20 points, Tyrese with 22, William Stump with 25, and Aiden Young with 25, Malachi Griggs with 29, and Hunter Murray, 36 points. Wow, way to go, Room 213 students. From Mrs. Slissinger, Braden, you did an excellent job making sure your friends got on the correct bus this week. We all appreciate you keeping your eye out for your friends. Tobias, you were amazing helping Miss Wesley. She was so thankful for your help. Keep being amazing. Team 101, have a fantastic 4 days off. Remember to come back recharged and ready to learn. From Mrs. Costa, Nevaeh Wilson, Student of the Week, and the entire class for working hard on iReady testing. From Mrs. Taylor, a big thank you goes to Miss Obany for the work she put in making the Friendship Bracelet fundraiser a big success. Also, congratulations to the following students who went up points and also beat their goal for iReady math testing. Renaya Andrews, Carter Chase, Heavenly Crippen, Quentin Hall, Sienna Hardman, Riley Jackson, Dylan Johnson, Tyson Johnson, Noah Jordan, Adam Nasser, Kiera Woodward, and Ben Young. Congratulations to the following students who went up in points for iReady math testing: Abby Atkins, Messiah Allen, Justin Billingsley, Jocelyn McLaughlin, Cadence Moore, Serenity Standards, Noni Scott, Anaya Alton, and Avery Wilder. Great job for doing an amazing job on this difficult test. From Mrs. Vihar and Mrs. Miglio, please give a shout out to the following students for exceptional behavior following school rules: Olivia Lee, Julian Phillips, Amira Robinson, Kendall Shaw, David Sherman, Jordan Terry, Skyla Simmons, Zoe Thurman, Jada Watts-Pheasant, Journey Williams, Noah Hussey, Joey Helzer, and Cleveland Moore. From Mr. Kowicki, I would like to shout out Denia Allen Houston. She has done a great job this week. I would also like to shout out Camden for his great gym behavior. Wow, that's a lot of shout outs. You guys have been working hard. Keep up the good work. If you didn't hear your name this week, please keep following the expectations around the school and trying your best in class. I hope you have a good Friday and a nice midwinter break. Please repeat after me. Ruth Green Hornets are respectful, responsible, and ready. I fly right with Hero. Have a great Friday. Bye.